Hello YouTubers, this is Demon09. I'm here to bring you another video. Well, as you see in the last one, you might recall me saying I was going to do something I never thought I'd ever do. And if you read the title of this video, you probably know what we're going to get into. To be honest, I don't even know how I never got around to do this in the first place. It's on YouTube. There's a channel called Jim Mathers, who is actually doing pretty good work with his Neurotically Yours series. Or, as most of us will probably know from watching the videos, Foamy the Squirrel. For those of us who don't know what this is, allow me to explain. Neurotically Yours is about the adventures of a goth girl named Germaine who has a pet squirrel by the name of Foamy, who is basically like the Lewis Black of squirrels. I'm sorry to say. Where he has a negative satirical rant and rave session on American society. From the wussification and of sports to matters such as teachers and bullies, and everything else in between. While at the same time trying to keep Jermaine on the straight and narrow path. Twice. I say twice because, well, in the classic series, Foamy has been working on this Foamy card cult, where he and his friends Bentley, the British squirrel, and Pilsy, the hyperactive squirrel version of Woody Allen, who takes more drugs than Keith Richards, heard by the sound of it. And again, like I said before, all this hoo-ha is going on. Jermaine spiral down a path of screwed up I have never seen before. Or to the point where Foamy said, you know what, I'm done with this, I don't want to hear it anymore. Here. What's that? This is the universal reboot button. Basically, it'll wipe away 10 years of the past years in your life, if that have occurred. Granted, you'll lose the knowledge you've gained from those past 10 years, but on the plus side, everything bad that has happened within the last decade will seem in like nothing but deja vu. So we got the reboot series, or the quote unquote season 2 remake, where once again, Foamy tries to work on his card cult, well, Jermaine's insanity is starting to spiral out of control. Well, to the point where she actually ends up going to the mental hospital. Which basically leaves a very interesting plot twist. Everything that has occurred in Neurotically Yours has all been in Jermaine's mind. Except for the gay coffee house snap part that's real. Now, I don't know about anybody else out there who's ever heard of this series, but personally, I've heard about this web series after listening to a clip from iTunes Demented Radio called Your Biggest Fear, or from Foamy the Squirrel. Now, what else can I say about this? Quite honestly, I like it. Although there are some things I think Jim Mathers needs to tweak a bit. Like for example, maybe an origin story about where Foamy came from. Um, I know from the series, little spin-off, there's this paranoid bulldog that thinks Foamy is an evil entity that's been around for centuries, when in actuality it might be true. Um, try to figure out where on Earth Jermaine's psyche he came from. I know the word that Chibi episodes were beside Jermaine as a kid and living with her grandfather, but still, so a little bit more explanation is needed. Also, I love the foamy fan mail session where a majority of the fan mail is to ask for being Jermaine naked. And to those who have been writing to me, I have only one little thing to say. You want to see this character naked, go to rule 34. What else? What else? Hmm. Oh, if you want to see clips, I mean, episode, web episodes of Neurotically Yours, you can check them out on YouTube, so that's episode 10 or on jimmathers.com, where you can also get it from the Squirrel merchandise. As well as download some of the Squirrel stuff from iTunes. Um, but before I go, I want to address one small thing. And during the whole reboot phase, when Jermaine and Foamy moved to Connecticut, I loved how Foamy's anti-Connecticut. And or says, there's nothing to do here. Personally, I'm the same way with here in New Mexico. Because there's barely anything fun to do here within a 10-mile radius. Which is like, I like to think it when he says, help, help, my friend, I'm in Connecticut, help. I actually put down a comment that said, trying New Mexico for me is bad. But anyway, that's it for this review of Not Actually Yours. Until I can think of some other thing to do with it. But tune in next time as I go over another obscure show, and actually one that's quite forgotten. Excuse me. Actually, I think I got it. What the? On second thought, that I will do a review of one Nickelodeon show that has gone and for 4 seasons had a 3-part movie special, so at least 3 holiday specials. So and a menagerie of voice actors we're all familiar with. By that, I mean Cat Dog. So until then, this is Demon All Night 1, and saying all hail the Lord and Master Foamy.